What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day here in Indiana. Oh, so nice to wake up to the sights of absolutely no snow. Just makes your morning so much better. Today, we want to make it down as close to Hickory, North Carolina as we possibly can. We're here just into the state of Indiana from Illinois. About an hour, 2 hours, hour or so or something like that, west of Indianapolis. So it's going to be a full day, 620 miles, 630 miles, 1,000 kilometers. But it's going to be fun. We're down here in the United States of America, and it is always a privilege to be down here visiting. We both got naked in Flying J today. It was a blast. For only $3.50. Good deal, I think.
Seriously, these are delicious. Wow.
Yeah.
I've never tried them before. Josh recommended them.
I used to drink them a lot more when I was younger, and I sort of forgot about them until now. I sort of missed getting naked. Kentucky not too long ago. Sun is setting fast. On our way down to Hickory, North Carolina, we have, oh boy, 7 hours left to go. In about 1 hour, with 60 miles, we're going to be stopping for fuel. Probably stop for lunch right away then too, or supper I guess it is at this point, and then continue on from there. Must be nice to be able to do the speed limit. Most people don't know that Canadian trucks are limited to 105 kilometers an hour, which is 65 miles an hour. So when the speed limit is 70 miles an hour, or 75, or even 80 in some places, we're not able to do that. It's frustrating in Canada as well, because speed limits out west are 110 to 120 kilometers an hour, yet our trucks are only able to do 105 because Ontario and Quebec decided that that would be best, and we all have to abide by their decision, even though they're not in charge of our provinces, you know what I mean? Because in order for you to drive into their province, you have to have your truck limited. So if you do go through there, you're stuck with that everywhere you go. It's really frustrating. But according to an Ontario MOT officer, Ministry of Transportation, that I asked once, you can have a switch that turns it off, but while you're in the province of Ontario or Quebec, you must have it engaged at all times. That is one giant chicken. It's got to be the biggest chicken I ever seen in my life. We're here in Barbourville, Kentucky. Barbourville, like barber, where you get your hair cut. Ville. Nice little town. Just stopped here for a quick washroom break. Figured I should fill you in. I knew you wanted to know the details. Yeah. There she is. How'd it go? Is that a dirty bathroom?
And people are smoking all over the place in there.
Yeah, you can smoke inside in the States.
I don't like that.
Nah, it's terrible, I know. We are just coming up to Love's here in Boonesboro. Boonesboro, Kentucky.
Oh, we're in Kentucky. I didn't know. I was gonna ask that.
Brit was amused by that name, Boonesboro.
Sounds super redneck. You gotta admit. I like it.
Well, we are in Kentucky.
They have a Waffle House like every mile. It's ridiculous. Kind of hilarious. I kind of like that too. But
they really like their waffles down here.
Apparently.
The South is just littered with Waffle Houses. And bobtails taking up whole 75-foot spots again. That is a global phenomenon, apparently.
Apparently.
I don't want the last one. Gotta grab us some fuel, coffee, some food, and then we still got half a day ahead of us. Half a night, I guess. And proceed with caution, 45 miles an hour. Alright. Well, I'll do it 40. Is that okay? Do I have to do 45? It doesn't say that that's the maximum. It just says 45. We got a lot of exits in here, though. I wonder where it exits to. Exit into the mountain. I'm gonna honk my horn. That's fun. One more time. Diesel likes it too.
We're rebels.
Okay, Diesel, that's all we got. We're gonna scare everybody.
Outlaws, if you will.
Ouch. I know, Diesel. Go back. Go back.
What are you
Yeah,
doing?
we're excited. Why are we honking? Sounds funny. We're inside a mountain right now, Diesel. Inside a mountain.
Mind blown.
Mind blasting.
Exactly. In the words of Russell Peters.
Yeah. I guess that was it. All right.
That was exciting.
That was very exciting. I gotta honk the horn and everything. So now we are in the next state. I believe this is. What's the sign say? There's a sign coming up there. Tennessee. Jade and John, we are in your state. We were.
We're big fans.
Big fans. We'll see you in September, right? What a nice rest area. Again. Look at that beautiful flag up there. Look at it. Both of them. Can you tell what state we're in just by looking at those flags the way they are right now? Oh, it almost revealed itself. We're in North Carolina. North Carolina? You guys have such great highways and rest areas down here. It's not even fair. Okay, maybe it's fair because your DOT knows how to spend money on the highways a little better than our MOT does in Canada, Ministry of Transportation. You know, we pay tons of fuel tax, and now we're going to be paying a carbon tax on top of that, and road tax, but they never seem to make it to the roads, you know? You pay all this tax for the roads, and for using the roads, and for burning fuel on the roads now. And for emitting carbon on the roads, which we have no other choice, we have to. So we're getting taxed on things we can't even help because we have no other alternative at this time. And yet those taxes never seem to make it to the roads. Thought of the day. America, you got some nice roads down here. I know you guys sometimes think you don't. I just want you to, right now, be thankful for the roads you have to drive on, because as a foreigner, if you want to call me that, from up north coming down to your beautiful country on your beautiful roads, you guys have amazing roads, amazing rest areas, amazing truck stops. You truckers down here in the States are treated with pride and honor for the most part. You know, truckers are like kings of the road down here. I feel like a king when I come down here. Everybody wants to give me a free shower if I fuel at their station. Everybody has double lane divided roads, 4-lane divided roads, pardon me, I don't know why I said double lanes. Freeways, no stop signs, no intersections, no reason to stop, you just keep going. Saves you so much time and fuel. Your fuel down here is so cheap. It's ridiculously cheap. It's practically free. You guys got such a great... I know I'm going on and on here. I just want to compliment you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. And also remind you to be thankful. Because just north of the border, it's not so nice. It's nice, don't get me wrong. Canada's beautiful. I love living up there. It's a great country. Some places have nice roads.
Drive 70 kilometers.
Other places don't. Why are you getting involved in this, Mandy? What do you know? All you know is GPS. Stay out of this. Crazy woman. Brit's outside walking the dogs right now, so she wants to quickly get her words in with me, right? When Brit's not here. I'm telling Brit you were hitting on me. Brit's not gonna be very happy with you. So a big part of why we don't have such big fancy freeways and roads in Canada is obviously the fact that we have the population of California spread across a country 1.5 times the size of the United States, with 90% of the population living within 100 miles of the US border. So we're all packed into the southern half. So we don't have as many people. So we don't need such big roads. And I sort of like it. It sort of reminds me, like when I come down here to the States, I sort of feel like I'm like, you know, modern trucking, you know, 4-lane divided, everything's easy peasy, relax, take it easy, deliver your freight. You get up into Canada, suddenly you're onto like Northern Ontario roads, little 2-lane, windy, twisty little roads where you got to pay attention 100% of the time. Like you should be paying attention 100% of the time, all the time. But you know what I mean when you're on these twisty, windy little roads in a snowstorm, in winter, even in summertime, just like winding up and down, around the corners, around the hills, through the hill, like it's a whole different feeling. It may bring some veteran truckers back to the old, you know, Route 66 days in the States. Any of you drivers who are currently driving or who are retired, remember those days before the freeways were built? The freeways were built in like the 40s, right? So you guys, if you guys remember that, you're up there in age. I hope you're enjoying your retirement at this time. So most of you watching this right now probably have no idea what it was like before the United States built their interstates. Try to imagine it. Before the interstates were there, a lot of 2-lane roads. You got to go through the towns, no bypasses around the towns. You know, a little twisty windy on the side of a cliff and whatnot. That's what it's like in Canada for a lot of places. Going through the interior of BC, going through northern Ontario, going up into northern Canada, the northern part of the provinces. You saw my trips up to Yukon, right? Yeah, I'm babbling. Diesel, you gotta tell me when I'm babbling like this, man. You gotta stop me. Weasel. Yes? Weasel, is it your turn next? Are you gonna go outside? Oh my. Could it really be true that we're going outside? For a walk? Outside? What? No way. No way. Alright guys, I'm going to end the vlog for today here. We're going to start right here. We're going to deliver into Hickory, North Carolina tomorrow morning. As soon as we can get there. It'll probably be afternoon by the time we get there. And then once we're going to drop our trailer there. They're going to unload it for us. There's an empty trailer at the same place. I've got to take that trailer and shimmy it on over. Drag it over. That's a better word for it. Drag it over to Augusta, Georgia. And drop it off there. And then I'm going to bobtail, drag my butt all the way back to Hickory, North Carolina and pick up the trailer that I would have just dropped that I have behind me right now. It'll be empty by that time. It'll be the next day. Pick that up on Tuesday and we're going to drag that trailer, I'm guessing probably to Atlanta, but they haven't given me any direction yet. I'm just guessing. We might go over to Kinston, North Carolina. Those are two of the main places I go to when I'm in this region, but you never know. Maybe they'll send me back to Augusta. That's another place we go to down here. I don't know, we have a lot of freight in this area of the country that goes back to Canada. And that's pretty much what my job is. Somebody in the States buys freight from Canada, product, and a Canadian company hires me to bring it down to our friends down south in the States. And then another Canadian company buys something back from America. And then a Canadian company hires me to bring it up to them in Canada. So I can never pick up freight in the United States and deliver it in the United States. That would be stealing an American job, and that would be morally wrong, and it would be legally wrong. At least a $10,000 fine for getting caught if you do that. So you gotta go straight back and forth across the border every single time, unless if it's a multi-drop load. Sometimes I'll pick up a load in Canada that has like 9 drops in the States, all part of the same load. It's all on the same load number. That's how I can do multiple stops in the States, but it's all one load. I can't pick up more freight and deliver that freight, you know what I mean? So once this freight's unloaded, I'll, like I said, move around some trailers and then I'll be picking up freight. I don't know where it'll go in Canada, but it is guaranteed to go back to Canada. We don't do Mexico. If you guys are new to the vlogs, we don't do Mexico, just Canada and the United States. We don't do Hawaii either. It's a little expensive to deliver freight to Hawaii. I haven't been to Alaska yet, but I've been next door to Yukon just recently. Yeah. Thanks for watching today. If you liked the vlog, give it a big thumbs up on the YouTube page. Helps out more than you think. Also go to that YouTube page, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. There's a little bell beside that subscribe button. Click that and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a vlog from me. I make a new vlog every single day. Release them at about 4 a.m. Central Time here on North American time. We'll see you tomorrow.